Brazil, land of majestic forests, land of endless beaches, land of samba and passion, an enormous green expanse that breathes life into the world. Here, the Amazon rainforest, the planet's largest tropical forest, sprawls across millions of square kilometers, teeming with biodiversity, from elusive jaguars to over 2,500 species of trees. An infinite coastline stretches for 7,500 kilometers, where the Atlantic Ocean caresses golden sands, cradling vibrant coral reefs and hidden coves. Incredible metropolises, São Paulo, Rio de Janeiro, Salvador, pulse with energy, where millions of lives intertwine in a vibrant tapestry of culture and rhythm. Welcome to Brazil, a country where dreams come with a soundtrack of samba and bossa nova drifting through the air. As the fifth largest nation in the world, Brazil defies imagination with its vastness, a sprawling canvas of nature and humanity, from its northernmost reaches to its southern tip. The distance mirrors that between London and Cairo, a scale that underscores its role as a global crossroads of equatorial vibrance and temperate serenity, sharing its music, cuisine and spirit with the world. Brazil's vast territory, a territory nearly as large as continental Europe, Brazil spans 4 time zones, each ticking to a distinct rhythm of life. Within this immensity, every region weaves its own tale, shaped by diverse climates, traditions and landscapes, from the arid northeast Sertão to the misty Serra do Mar peaks. Our journey begins with water for 7,500 kilometers. The Atlantic Ocean kisses paradisiacal coasts that seem born from dreams. The turquoise waters of Fernando de Noronha's beaches, the golden dunes of Jericoacoara, and the natural pools of Porto de Galinhas beckon, their beauty forged by ancient geological forces and inviting the world to marvel. Natural wonders of Brazil. Brazil's waterways. Water in Brazil is far more than just the sea. It's the lifeblood that courses through the nation's very soul. Deep in the interior, where the ancient flat-topped giant of Mount Roraima looms at the border with Venezuela and Guyana, the rugged Serra do Tepecém gives rise to the Caatinga River, a vital tributary of the majestic Rio Branco. This river winds south, eventually merging with the dark waters of the Rio Negro. These waterways sustain an intricate network that supports the Amazon basin, a region so teeming with life that it harbors over 16,000 tree species and countless undiscovered creatures. Yet, it's further west, high in the Peruvian Andes, where melting glaciers and mountain springs birth the true sovereign of these lands, the Amazon River. The Amazon River, stretching approximately 6,992 kilometers, about 4,345 miles, this water titan snakes across the continent, like a pulsating vein, swelling to an astonishing 50 kilometers, 31 miles wide during the rainy season. A colossus among rivers, it carries nearly as much water as the world's 10 largest rivers combined, holding about 20% of Earth's freshwater reserves. Its immense flow is so forceful that it pushes fresh water into the Atlantic, diluting the ocean's salt content for miles offshore. This abundance captivated the Portuguese colonizers, who arrived in 1500, spreading their language across the continent and leaving Brazil as South America's only Portuguese-speaking nation. Today, the Amazon remains a lifeline for millions, supporting bustling urban centers and remote indigenous communities alike through transportation, fishing, and agriculture. Cultural richness of Brazil. Brazil's diverse people. The true treasure of Brazil lies not only in its natural splendor, but in its people. Much like the Amazon River gathers waters from countless tributaries, Brazil has welcomed waves of immigrants from every corner of the globe. Notably, it boasts the largest Japanese community outside Japan, with over 2 million Japanese descendants residing in the country. Indigenous, African, Portuguese, Italian, German, and Arab cultures intertwine seamlessly, manifesting in vibrant ways, from São Paulo's Italian-influenced neighborhoods to the southern towns where German festivals thrive, reflecting a nation shaped by global currents. The indigenous heritage and carnival. Deep within the forest, 305 indigenous peoples preserve 274 distinct languages, each intricately linked to nature's rhythms. This rich cultural tapestry bursts forth during Carnival, a tradition brought by European colonizers as a pre-Lent celebration, but transformed by African and indigenous influences. The Rio Carnival, considered the biggest celebration of Carnival in the world, dazzles with samba schools and elaborate floats, drawing millions to its streets in a vibrant celebration of Brazil's blended identity. These parades weave a narrative of the nation's history, resilience, and boundless creativity. Do a Carnival and soccer. The towering allegorical floats of Carnival tell tales of a land where music and freedom redefine identity year after year. Yet, no force unites Brazil's 215 million inhabitants quite like soccer. If Carnival is the nation's grandest festivity, soccer is its sacred religion. With 5 FIFA World Cup victories, more than any other country, Brazil stands as the global temple of Jogo Bonito, the beautiful game. From children kicking balls in favelas to professional matches that halt the nation, soccer is woven into the fabric of daily life. The soccer legends and economy legends like Pelé, Zico, Romario, Ronaldo, and Neymar transcend sports stardom to become emblems of Brazilian spirit, turning every match into a celebration of life. This same vitality propels Brazil's economy, ranking among the world's top 10. For over 150 years, the country has led the global coffee market, currently producing about a third of all coffee. Additionally, Brazil exports soybeans, sugar, iron, and oil. Its agricultural might extends further, as the world's largest exporter of beef and poultry, feeding international markets with its bountiful harvests. The celebrates Brazil's contrasts and cuisine. Economic and social contrasts. Brazil's vastness mirrors its disparities. Gleaming metropolises like São Paulo tower beside favelas, painting a picture of dreams and struggles, wealth and inequality. The wealth of Brazil's elite is growing 3 times faster than that of the general population, a surge not seen since the military dictatorship. Yet, these contrasts fuel a dynamic energy, driving innovation in tech hubs like Florianopolis, while preserving traditional crafts in the northeast, showcasing a nation in constant evolution. Amid these differences, a unifying thread emerges in the kitchen. The Anacela Brazilian cuisine. Every dish in Brazil narrates a chapter of its history. Feijoada, a hearty black bean and meat stew, embodies the fusion of African and Portuguese roots. Pão de queijo, a cheesy bread, highlights the ingenuity of Minas Gerais. Açaí brings the Amazon's wild energy to urban tables. Churrasco, with its endless grills, honors the festive spirit of the southern pampas. Moqueca, a seafood stew from Bahia, nods to the region's African heritage, enriching the culinary mosaic. This is Brazil, a land where flavors bridge divides and tell stories of its people. A land of adventure. In Brazil, nature and culture intertwine seamlessly, offering every traveler a promise of discovery. From the dense, life-filled Amazon rainforest to the rhythmic streets of its vibrant cities, the country's diverse landscapes and rich heritage beckon explorers from around the globe. This harmonious blend sets the stage for an unforgettable journey through Brazil's most extraordinary places. The Amazon rainforest. The Amazon rainforest stretches across 9 South American countries, with its heart pulsating strongest in Brazil. This vast expanse is not merely a forest, but a complex ecosystem layered from nutrient-rich soils to towering treetops, reaching up to 50 meters (164 feet) high. It's home to an astonishing array of life. Jaguars prowl the underbrush, vibrant birds fill the canopy with song, and multicolored butterflies dance through sunlit clearings. Housing over 16,000 tree species, the Amazon plays a crucial role as a carbon sink, absorbing significant amounts of CO2 and helping to regulate the global climate. However, recent studies indicate that parts of the Amazon now emit more CO2 than they absorb due to deforestation and climate change, underscoring the urgent need for conservation efforts. The Amazon's ecosystem. The Amazon River nourishes this immense forest, with its numerous tributaries and seasonally flooded epole forests that adapt dynamically to the rhythms of rainfall. During the wet season, fish swim among submerged treetops, and pink river dolphins navigate these temporary aquatic realms. Indigenous communities, such as the Yanomami, have thrived here for millennia, possessing deep knowledge of the forest's medicinal plants and ecological balance. This living repository of biodiversity continues to reveal new species and ecological insights to those who venture into its depths. São Paulo, Latin America's largest city, thrums with the energy of over 12 million souls. Its sprawling grid bristles with skyscrapers, rivaling the world's great metropolises. A financial juggernaut, it doubles as a cultural beacon, with street art transforming walls into galleries and museums like the São Paulo Museum of Art, pulsing world-class collections. The São Paulo's diversity. Paulistanos navigate a city of stories. Avenida Paulista buzzes as the financial hub. Liberdade thrives as home to Japan's largest overseas community, and markets blend Amazonian fruits with immigrant delicacies. Parks like Ibirapuera, with its serene lakes, offer an oasis amid the urban sprawl. The food scene reflects this global soul, from sushi joints to Italian trattorias, making São Paulo a melting pot of flavors and cultures. The Anacela Budada cultural mosaic. The Liberdade district stands as a testament to São Paulo's multicultural heritage. Originally settled by Japanese immigrants in the early 20th century, it has evolved into the largest Japanese community outside Japan. The neighborhood is adorned with traditional torii gates and lanterns, offering an authentic slice of Japanese culture in Brazil. Visitors can explore bustling markets, savor authentic Japanese cuisine, and partake in annual festivals, like the Tanabata Matsuri, celebrating the Star Festival, with vibrant decorations and performances. The Anacela Buda Poeira Park. the green heart of São Paulo amid the urban landscape, Ibirapuera Park emerges as a verdant sanctuary, spanning over 390 acres. This urban oasis offers expansive green spaces, jogging and cycling paths, and picturesque lakes. Designed by landscape architect Roberto Burle Marx and inaugurated in 1954, the park also houses significant cultural institutions, including the Museum of Modern Art and the Afro-Brazil Museum. It's a hub for both relaxation and cultural enrichment, attracting millions of visitors annually. São Paulo Museum of Art, Mas Paulo, a cultural landmark perched along Avenida Paulista. The São Paulo Museum of Art, MASP, is an architectural marvel designed by Lina Bobardi. Its striking modernist structure, elevated and supported by red pillars, houses one of the most important collections of European art in the Southern Hemisphere. With over 11,000 artworks, MASP's collection spans various periods and regions, including significant pieces from Brazil, Africa, and Asia. The museum's innovative display method, featuring artworks mounted on crystal easels, allows visitors an unobstructed view, creating an immersive experience. The ANA São Paulo's dynamic blend of cultures, green spaces, and artistic treasures solidifies its status as a global metropolis, offering a rich tapestry of experiences for residents and visitors alike. Iguazu Falls, straddling the border between Brazil and Argentina, Iguazu Falls is a breathtaking natural wonder comprising approximately 275 individual cascades that stretch over 2.7 kilometers, 1.7 miles. The falls vary in height between 60 to 82 meters, 196 to 269 feet, making them taller than Niagara Falls and wider than Victoria Falls. The Devil's Throat. At the heart of Iguazu Falls lies the awe-inspiring Devil's Throat, a U-shaped chasm that stands as the most powerful and commanding section of the falls. This monumental feature measures approximately 150 meters, 492 feet in width, and plunges 82 meters, 269 feet into a cloud of mist below. The thunderous roar and towering spray of the Devil's Throat create a mesmerizing spectacle, drawing visitors into the raw power of nature. The UNESCO World Heritage Site, recognizing its exceptional natural beauty and ecological significance, UNESCO designated Iguazu National Park as a World Heritage Site in 1984. The park's lush subtropical rainforest is home to over 2,000 species of vascular plants and a diverse array of wildlife, including tapirs, giant entatas, howler monkeys, ocelots, jaguars, and caimans. This rich biodiversity underscores the park's importance as a conservation area and a haven for nature enthusiasts. Visiting Iguazu Falls, visitors can experience Iguazu Falls from both the Brazilian and Argentine sides, each offering unique perspectives and experiences. The Argentine side provides extensive trails and catwalks that lead to close-up views of the falls, allowing visitors to immerse themselves in the surrounding rainforest. On the Brazilian side, panoramic viewpoints offer sweeping vistas of the cascading waters, ideal for capturing the grandeur of the falls in their entirety. Exploring both sides ensures a comprehensive appreciation of this magnificent natural wonder. The wolf, whether marveling at the thundering waters of the Devil's Throat or exploring the verdant trails of the national park, a visit to Iguazu Falls promises an unforgettable encounter with one of the planet's most spectacular landscapes. Lençóis Maranhenses. In northern Brazil's Maranhão state lies Lençóis Maranhenses National Park, a mesmerizing expanse where vast white sand dunes stretch across approximately 1,500 square kilometers, 580 square miles, creating a landscape reminiscent of billowing bedsheets, hence its name, which translates to bedsheets of Maranhão. During the rainy season, from January to June, these undulating dunes cradle crystal-clear freshwater lagoons, forming an otherworldly tapestry of desert and water. These ephemeral lagoons, some reaching depths of up to 3 meters, 10 feet, owe their existence to an impermeable layer of rock beneath the sand that prevents rainwater from seeping away. The resulting pools, varying in hues from turquoise to emerald, create a striking contrast against the stark white sands. Despite the seemingly inhospitable environment, the park teems with life. Certain fish species, such as the resilient wallfish, have adapted to the seasonal nature of the lagoons by burrowing into the moist sand as the waters recede, lying dormant until the rains return. Additionally, the area supports a variety of wildlife, including the scarlet ibis, neotropical otter, oncilla, and the West Indian manatee, all of which are listed as endangered. Visitors to Lençóis Maranhenses can engage in activities like swimming in the refreshing lagoons, hiking across the expansive dunes, and exploring the unique ecosystem that thrives in this dynamic landscape. The nearby town of Barreirinhas serves as the main gateway to the park, offering guided tours and accommodations for those eager to experience this natural wonder. The best time to visit is shortly after the rainy season, from July to September, when the lagoons are at their fullest, and the interplay of light and shadow on the dunes is most dramatic. This surreal convergence of desert and aquatic environments makes Lençóis Maranhenses a must-see destination for nature enthusiasts and adventurers alike. The Wolf, Rio de Janeiro. Nestled between towering granite peaks and the expansive Atlantic Ocean, Rio de Janeiro pulses to the rhythm of samba. Dominating the skyline is the iconic Crest the Redeemer statue atop Mount Corcovado, standing 30 meters 98 feet tall, with arms stretching 28 meters 92 feet wide. This Art Deco masterpiece, completed in 1931, has become emblematic of both the city and Brazil. The city's renowned beaches, Copacabana and Ipanema, offer golden sands and vibrant promenades, epitomizing Rio's lively beach culture. Beyond the coastline, the Tijuca Forest stands as the world's largest urban forest, covering approximately 39.58 square kilometers, 15.28 square miles. This lush expanse is a testament to samba parades and elaborate costumes, further cements Rio's reputation as the Cidade Maravilhosa, or Marvelous City. Fernando de Noronha, approximately 350 km, 217 miles off Brazil's northeast coast, lies Fernando de Noronha, a volcanic archipelago, renowned for its pristine beaches, crystal clear waters, and rich biodiversity. Comprising 21 islands and islets, this ecological sanctuary has been designated a UNESCO World Heritage Site, recognized for its significance in protecting marine life and endangered species in the South Atlantic. The wolf, marine life and conservation. Fernando de Noronha serves as a vital breeding ground for various marine species, including tuna, sharks, and notably, the critically endangered hawksbill sea turtle. The surrounding waters are also home to a high concentration of spinner dolphins, particularly in the dolphin burbal reet, dolphin burbal reet, dolphin burbal reet. The shelf tourism and environmental preservation to safeguard its delicate ecosystem. The number of visitors to Fernando de Noronha is regulated through an environmental preservation fee, which helps fund conservation efforts and infrastructure maintenance. Additionally, certain areas require visitors to be accompanied by certified guides, and activities like snorkeling in natural pools may necessitate the use of flotation devices to minimize human impact. The shelf and activities and attractions. Visitors can indulge in various activities such as snorkeling, diving, and hiking, all while adhering to guidelines designed to protect the environment. The archipelago's commitment to preserving its natural beauty ensures that future generations can continue to experience its unparalleled landscapes and wildlife. The Shell Fernando de Noronha stands as a testament to Brazil's dedication to environmental conservation, offering a harmonious blend of natural splendor and sustainable tourism. Pantanal. The Pantanal, spanning approximately 150,500 square kilometers across central western Brazil, eastern Bolivia, and northeastern Paraguay, stands as the world's largest tropical wetland. This expansive alluvial plain serves as a crucial drainage basin for the upper Paraguay River, creating a dynamic ecosystem that undergoes seasonal flooding, transforming vast areas into a mosaic of aquatic habitats. The Shelf and Biodiversity Hotspot, renowned for its unparalleled biodiversity, the Pantanal is home to an impressive array of wildlife. The wolf, over 650 species, including the vibrant hyacinth macaw, the world's largest parrot, and the iconic jabiru stork, the region's symbol. The wolf, mammals, notable species such as jaguars, giant anteaters, capybaras, and Brazilian tapirs thrive here. Reptiles. The wetlands harbor a significant population of caimans and the formidable green anaconda. Conservation efforts and challenges. Despite its ecological significance, the Pantanal faces threats from deforestation, agricultural expansion, and infrastructure development. In response, conservation initiatives have been established as protected areas. The Pantanal Mato Grossense National Park, covering 135,606 hectares, was established in 1981 to safeguard a portion of this unique biome. International recognition, designated as a UNESCO World Heritage Site and Biosphere Reserve, the Pantanal's global importance is acknowledged, emphasizing the need for sustainable management. However, challenges persist. In 2020, the Pantanal experienced unprecedented wildfires, exacerbated by drought and climate change, leading to significant habitat loss and wildlife displacement. Additionally, proposals to transform the Paraguay River into an industrial waterway pose risks to the region's hydrology and biodiversity. Ecotourism and sustainable development. Ecotourism has emerged as a vital component in promoting conservation and providing economic benefits to local communities. Activities such as wildlife safaris, bird-watching tours, and guided excursions offer immersive experiences, fostering awareness and support for the Pantanal's preservation. Sustainable tourism practices aim to balance ecological integrity with socio-economic development, ensuring that this natural treasure endures for future generations. The Pantanal's rich tapestry of life and its pivotal role in regional hydrology underscore the imperative for concerted conservation efforts, balancing human interests with the stewardship of one of Earth's most vibrant ecosystems. Gramado, perched at an elevation of approximately 850 meters in Brazil's Jericoacoara region, Gramado exudes a distinct European charm, reflecting its German and Italian heritage. The town's Bavarian-style architecture, characterized by half-timbered buildings, and its vibrant hydrangea gardens contribute to its unique ambiance. Local accents and music influenced by German, Italian, and Portuguese immigrants further enhance the city's Brazilian-European atmosphere. Chocolate industry and culinary delights. Gramado is renowned for its thriving chocolate industry, boasting numerous artisanal chocolate boutiques that offer a variety of confections, from traditional truffles to innovative creations. Visitors can explore attractions like Mundo de Chocolate, a museum dedicated to the history and production of chocolate, providing insights into the craftsmanship behind these sweet treats. Gramado Film Festival. Since its inception in 1973, the Gramado Film Festival has become a cornerstone of Brazilian cinema. Held annually in August, it is the most significant cinematic event in the country, celebrating both Brazilian and Latin American films. The festival awards the prestigious Kikito Prize, symbolizing excellence in filmmaking. Black Lake Lago Negro, a centerpiece of Gramado's natural attractions. Black Lake Lago Negro is an artificial lake surrounded by trees imported from Germany's Black Forest, which inspired its name. The lake offers activities such as paddle boating and leisurely walks along its scenic perimeter. The surrounding area is adorned with hydrangeas in summer and azaleas in winter, ensuring a colorful landscape throughout the year. The Gramado's blend of cultural heritage, culinary excellence, and natural beauty makes it a captivating destination that offers a taste of European charm in the heart of Brazil. Brasilia, inaugurated on April 21, 1960, Brasilia stands as a testament to modernist architecture and urban planning. Designed by urban planner Lucio Costa and architect Oscar Niemeyer, the city was envisioned to symbolize Brazil's future aspirations. Its layout resembles an aeroplane, with the monumental axis forming the fuselage and the government buildings situated at the intersection of its wings. Sabor architectural highlights. Oscar Niemeyer's architectural prowess is evident throughout Brasilia, with several iconic structures. The Grome National Congress. This complex features twin towers flanked by a convex and a concave dome, housing the Chamber of Deputies and the Senate respectively. The Grome Cathedral of Brasilia, a hyperboloid structure consisting of 16 concrete columns. It creates a striking silhouette against the city's skyline. The Palácio do Planalto, serving as the official workplace of the President of Brazil. This building exemplifies Niemeyer's signature use of curves and minimalist design. UNESCO World Heritage Site, recognizing its unique architectural and cultural significance. UNESCO designated Brasilia as a World Heritage Site in 1987. This distinction underscores the city's innovative design and its embodiment of modernist principles. The Praça Brasilia's harmonious blend of visionary urban planning and avant-garde architecture continues to captivate architects, urbanists, and travelers, solidifying its place as a landmark of 20th century design. Chapada Diamantina, located in the heart of Bahia State. Chapada Diamantina National Park spans approximately 152,142 hectares and is renowned for its diverse landscapes, including towering plateaus, deep canyons, and cascading waterfalls. Established in 1985, the park encompasses portions of the municipalities of Lençóis, Mucugê, Ibicoara, Andare, and Palmeiras.
Geographical features.
The park is situated within the Serra do Sincorá range, characterized by its rugged terrain and significant elevations, with peaks reaching over 2,000 meters. This varied topography contributes to the formation of numerous caves, such as Gruta da Lapa Doce, and waterfalls, including the impressive Cachoeira da Fumaça, which plunges approximately 340 meters, making it one of Brazil's tallest waterfalls. So a flora and fauna Chapada Diamantina boasts a rich biodiversity, featuring ecosystems ranging from caatinga vegetation at lower elevations to Atlantic forest remnants along waterways. The park is home to endemic plant species, like the orchids Adamantinia miltonioides and Cattleya elongata. Notable wildlife includes the hooded Visibera hummingbird, Augustus lumacellus, endemic to the region, as well as mammals such as the cougar, Puma concola, and the giant anteater, Myrmecophaga tridactyla. So are outdoor activities. Visitors to Chapada Diamantina can engage in various outdoor pursuits, so are hiking and trekking. The park offers numerous trails, with the Vale do Pati trek being particularly renowned for its scenic vistas and cultural encounters. Caving explorations of caves like Gruta da Lapa Doce reveal fascinating geological formations and subterranean landscapes. Waterfall visits. The park features numerous waterfalls, including Cachoeira da Fumaça and Cachoeira do Passeio, offering opportunities for swimming and photography. So are conservation efforts as a protected area under IUCN Category 2. Chapada Diamantina National Park aims to preserve its unique ecosystems while facilitating scientific research and ecotourism. Ongoing conservation initiatives focus on mitigating threats such as deforestation and uncontrolled tourism to maintain the park's ecological integrity. Chapada Diamantina stands as a testament to Brazil's natural beauty, offering visitors an immersive experience amidst its dramatic landscapes and rich biodiversity. Horacio do Cabo, often referred to as the Brazilian Caribbean, Horacio do Cabo is renowned for its pristine white sand beaches and crystal-clear turquoise waters. The town's unique geography, characterized by peninsulas and coves, creates a series of picturesque beaches, each with its own charm. So are Praias do Pontal do Atalaia, accessible via a scenic staircase or by boat. These twin beaches are famed for their powdery sands and vibrant blue waters. The panoramic views from the top of the staircase are a photographer's delight. So are Praias do Pano, nestled in a secluded cove and surrounded by lush vegetation. This beach is accessible via a short hike or boat ride. Its calm, clear waters make it ideal for snorkeling and observing marine life. Praia Grande. True to its name, this expansive beach offers stunning sunsets and is a favorite spot for surfers due to its consistent waves. Beyond its beaches, Horacio do Cabo is a hub for marine activities. The town is part of the Horacio do Cabo Marine Extractive Reserve, established to protect the rich biodiversity of the region. This reserve supports sustainable fishing practices and offers opportunities for visitors to engage in responsible tourism activities. Búzios. A short drive northeast of Horacio do Cabo lies Búzios, a charming resort town that gained international fame in the 1960s after actress Brigitte Bardot's extended visit. Once a quaint fishing village, Búzios has transformed into a cosmopolitan destination known for its vibrant nightlife, sophisticated dining, and boutique shopping. to a Rua das Pedras. This bustling cobblestone street serves as the heart of Búzios' social scene, lined with an array of restaurants, bars, art galleries, and shops. Evening strolls here offer a lively atmosphere and a chance to experience the town's eclectic culture. To beaches. Búzios boasts over 20 beaches, each catering to different preferences. For instance, Jeriba Beach is popular among surfers and young crowds, while João Fernandes Beach attracts families and offers excellent snorkeling opportunities. Water activities. The town's peninsular shape provides a variety of water sports, including sailing, diving, and stand-up paddleboarding. Boat tours are a favored way to explore the surrounding islands and secluded beaches. To both Arraial do Cabo and Búzios are integral parts of the Costa do Sol State Park, a protected area established to conserve the region's unique ecosystems, including resting of vegetation, mangroves, and diverse marine life. This designation underscores the importance of sustainable tourism practices to preserve the natural beauty and biodiversity of the area. Visitors to these coastal gems can immerse themselves in a blend of relaxation and adventure, all set against the backdrop of Brazil's stunning southeastern shoreline. Salvador de Bahia. Founded in 1549, Salvador de Bahia served as Brazil's first capital until 1763, establishing itself as a pivotal center for the convergence of European, African, and Amerindian cultures. Situated on a peninsula, separating Todos os Santos Bay from the Atlantic Ocean, the city's strategic location facilitated its emergence as a significant port and administrative hub during the colonial era. To Pelourinho. The historic heart at the core of Salvador lies Pelourinho, the city's historic center renowned for its well-preserved colonial architecture and vibrant cultural scene. The district's name, translating to whipping post, reflects its somber histories as a site where enslaved Africans were publicly punished. Today, Pelourinho stands as a symbol of resilience and cultural fusion, characterized by colorful colonial buildings. The area boasts an array of pastel-hued structures adorned with intricate stucco work, exemplifying Portuguese colonial design. Cultural institutions. Streets are lined with museums, art galleries, and performance venues that celebrate Afro-Brazilian heritage. To lively public squares. Regular performances of traditional music and dance, including capoeira, animate the plazas, offering visitors an immersive cultural experience. In recognition of its historical and cultural significance, UNESCO designated Pelourinho as a World Heritage Site in 1985. Afro-Brazilian cultural expressions. Salvador is often hailed as the epicenter of Afro-Brazilian culture, a testament to the enduring influence of African traditions brought by enslaved peoples. This rich heritage is manifested in various facets of the city's cultural landscape. To capoeira. Originating as a form of resistance among enslaved Africans, capoeira combines martial arts, dance, and music. Practitioners engage in fluid, acrobatic movements to the rhythm of traditional instruments, like the berimbau. Public roda circles are commonly held in Pelourinho, showcasing this dynamic art form. The candomblé. This syncretic religion blends African spiritual practices with elements of Catholicism. Ceremonies involve drumming, chanting, and dancing to honor deities, known as orixás. Visitors can attend public ceremonies to gain insight into this profound spiritual tradition. To cuisine. Salvador's gastronomy reflects its multicultural roots, with dishes like acarajé, deep-fried black-eyed pea fritters, and moqueca. a rich seafood stew highlighting African culinary influences. These flavors are integral to the city's identity and offer a sensory journey through its history. Salvador de Bahia encapsulates a vibrant tapestry of history, culture, and resilience, inviting visitors to explore its storied streets and partake in its rich traditions. Ilha Grande. Ilha Grande. This island extends for 193 square kilometers, with the Mata Atlantica covering mountains that reach 982 meters above sea level. In the heart of this forest, 63 streams descend from the heights, creating a freshwater network that feeds the island's life. Tree roots retain the soil, allowing the survival of 15 primate species that move among the canopies. Marine life, meanwhile, thrives in the waters around the island, with 150 species of fish finding refuge among rock formations. During the night, fireflies illuminate the forest, while fishing owls hunt in the lagoon waters. The absence of roads, moreover, has preserved indigenous trails that cross the island, connecting 34 beaches. Florianopolis. Florianopolis. On the island of Santa Catarina, Florianopolis unites 42 beaches in a mosaic of ecosystems, where mangroves and coastal dunes alternate with Atlantic forest. The Hercílio Luz Bridge, built in 1926, connects the island to the mainland with an 821-meter steel structure, while the Conceição Lagoon occupies the center of the island. Florianopolis. Heritage. In the historic center, Portuguese colonial buildings tell 500 years of history, with the public market that continues to function as a meeting point for traders and residents. The dunes of Roaquina, meanwhile, move with the southern wind, creating a landscape in continuous transformation, where sand hides fossil shells from 5,000 years ago. Here, finally, surfing represents more than a sport, with waves that attract enthusiasts from around the world, transforming beaches like Aguaquina and Mole into arenas for international competitions. Chapada dos Veadeiros. Chapada dos Veadeiros. In the center of Brazil, lies a landscape that dates back over 1 billion years. Chapada dos Veadeiros occupies a territory of 65,000 hectares in the state of Goiás, where quartz rock formations create a panorama that seems to belong to another planet. Visitors travel paths that wind between canyons carved by millennia of erosion. Water, meanwhile, flows everywhere in this national park, forming over 120 waterfalls. Chapadas waterfalls. The Almeixigas waterfall, for example, plunges from a dizzying height, creating clouds of vapor, while the Dos Curos waterfall extends in a series of natural steps that form perfect pools for bathing. The biodiversity of the Sertão, which is the Brazilian savanna, finds here one of its last refuges, with plants that grow nowhere else in the world. Munt wolves and giant armadillos that move among the vegetation. This place certainly represents Brazilian nature in its purest form. Fortaleza. Fortaleza, a city with 34 kilometers of coastline on the Atlantic Ocean. The capital of Ceará emerges as a meeting point between the sea and the Sertão, the semi-arid region of the interior, and Iracema Beach, with its waterfront protected by breakwaters, has transformed a fishing village into a vibrant urban center. The central market, the beating heart of the city, offers an authentic experience among colorful stalls of local crafts, while the historic center preserves elegant colonial buildings that tell the commercial history of the region. Fortaleza's landmarks. The Metropolitan Cathedral, meanwhile, with its neoclassical architecture and stained glass windows that tell the story of Christianity in Brazil, can accommodate up to 5,000 faithful on feast days. The tropical climate, finally, with average temperatures of 27 degrees Celsius, is mitigated by the constant ocean breeze that favors the typical vegetation, visible in urban parks and along the beaches. Parati, a historic and colonial city, witness to 500 years of Brazilian history. The historic center preserves 400 buildings from the colonial period, with an ingenious hydraulic system from the 18th century. The cobblestone streets, indeed, are built slightly below sea level, and are periodically flooded by high tide, creating a natural urban cleaning mechanism that still works today as designed centuries ago. Parati's charm. Moreover, the sea forms a bay with 65 islands, while the forest reaches the city limits, channeling the ocean's humidity. In the evenings, the center comes alive with small traditional taverns, where you can taste local dishes, accompanied by the notes of traditional music that spread along the streets illuminated by lanterns. Ouro Preto. In the mountains of Minas Gerais, this city develops on hills where gold shaped the history of colonial Brazil. There are 13 Baroque churches, built with the wealth extracted from 300 gold mines, with facades that incorporate soapstone, the same used to create the statue of Christ the Redeemer in Rio de Janeiro. The streets, meanwhile, follow the contours of the mountains, creating a labyrinth of stairs and alleys that intertwine, and during the rains, the roofs of houses direct water toward underground cisterns, keeping alive an ancient water system. Finally, vegetation clings to the surrounding metalliferous hills, where plants have adapted to soils rich in minerals. Jericoacoara, among the dunes of northern Brazil, hides a fishing village transformed into a surfer's paradise. Olinda preserves Baroque churches and colonial monasteries, recognized by UNESCO as World Heritage. Colorful houses face the sea, while the giant masks of the local carnival, the bonecols, are prepared all year round in the artisans' workshops. Between these two cities, mangroves form a unique ecosystem, where the fresh water of rivers mixes with the ocean, creating a labyrinth of channels that local fishermen navigate with traditional boats. Itembezinho Canyon. Itembezinho Canyon. The Itembezinho Canyon, with its rocky walls that rise majestically almost 700 meters, is one of the most impressive natural spectacles in Brazil. The canyon winds through a Parados da Serra National Park, offering spectacular views of vertiginous waterfalls that plunge into the deep valleys below. Well-marked hiking trails allow visitors to explore the wild beauty of the canyon, among lush forests and viewpoints that offer incredible views. The fresh air and the sound of flowing water create a tranquil atmosphere, making this place a perfect destination for nature and adventure lovers. Belo Horizonte. Belo Horizonte. In the Serra de Coral, this city was one of the first planned cities in Brazil, and integrates parks and gardens that cover 18 million square meters, creating true green corridors. These spaces not only improve the aesthetics of the city, but also provide environmental benefits, such as regulation of urban temperature, improvement of air quality, and conservation of biodiversity. Belo Horizonte's highlights Mangabeira's Park, for example, extends at the foot of the mountains, with natural springs that feed streams. Lake Pampulha, meanwhile, forms an artificial ecosystem, with fish and herons that fish among the water lilies. The Church of St. Francis of Assisi, finally, on the lake shore represents one of Oscar Niemeyer's masterpieces, with its parabolic structure that challenged the architectural conventions of the time. Conclusion. Reflecting on Brazil's journey. Concluding this visual journey through Brazil, we have moved from the rhythm of its metropolises to the most remote landscapes, discovering together not only places, but also curiosities that make every corner of this country unique. We hope that the images and stories told have enriched your knowledge and stimulated the desire to personally explore the varied beauty of this nation.